Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Debbie. Today I'm just going to do a collective on where the Divine Masculine is in the connection. My initial energy that I'm feeling is they're excited, they want to rush in, but something's holding them back. Generally, that's us that holds them back, that Divine Feminine. We'll see what the cards say. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So it is collective. And I like to see how I do my readings is I tap into the Divine Masculine and read their energy and then see what the cards say, because sometimes it'll bring out your energy too, but I will also get and tap into your energy too through the reading and let you know. And obviously I'm always going to say work on yourself, because that's what we need to do. But we are going to get into it. So if I could please have the energy for the Divine Masculine and how they are in this connection with the Divine Feminine right now at this time. One card at a time, please. One card at a time. If you want like more specific reading, which I can do, we're going to do this. I can dive in deeper into you, and I can actually connect with you and like really, I'm gonna sneeze something, and really get more into you, and open up and really get more details. But let's see what else is in here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Okay. 4 cups. Oh, okay. Hold up here. What ones are we taking? Okay, this one. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. Sometimes they come out more than once. And not to tell you, the crazy thing is I was just doing a private reading, and I do some just to do them, and sometimes you don't like the card that you see, or if you're too close to it. Okay, so I'll put, not necessarily if I don't quite get if that's the card that they want, I'll throw it back in and I'll shuffle, and then I'm like, I know if that's the card that's supposed to come out, it's gonna pop back out. And then I will actually say if that's the card you want, like it was the 4 cups. I'm like, if the 4 cups is meant to be to clarify this, send it back out. They send it back out. So it's like I just take what I'm guided to do. Sometimes they throw so many cards out that I put them back in, and sometimes I just do the top card. It's just whatever guide me. But Ace of Wands, thank you. Ace of Wands, and then connecting is this one, bottom of deck. Oh, okay. So the initial energy I had was the excitement and wanting to rush in, and that goes with this part of the cards. I really have to look at it here, because the King of Cups, that is all about being up in his head, can't stop thinking about you. There's a completion here, there's a new beginning, there's the rushing in. I see this. There's having a tower moment, there's being stable, and then there's missing you. So we're just gonna, it's kind of all over. It's kind of chaotic. First card, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is boredom. But I think what it's clarified by and what I'm getting, it isn't the traditional 4 of Cups. So the traditional 4 of Cups is he doesn't want the 3 of Cups, which generally is a third party. Third party could be anything: person, place, time, job, family, religion, distance. you know, race, age, whatever. It's whatever blocks, okay? That isn't what is affecting them, right? They don't want this, okay? Whatever is putting you separate, right? But yet they're not wanting that Ace of Cups either. That's the traditional reading. That's not the energy that I'm getting from this card right now. This card I'm getting, it's clarified by the Tower. So they're having a tower moment and they're realizing their world is crumbling around them because they haven't taken this Ace of Cups. And they know that they want the Ace of Cups. They don't want this anymore. Okay, so they're tired of this. They're bored with this. They're tired of this and they're realizing this serves them no purpose. And I'm going to tell you why when we get further down that they know this. This serves them no purpose. They don't want it and they're realizing that, okay? They're realizing that they need to come forward. They're all up in their feels. So that's what I mean. They're all, the King of Cups, he is all up in his head. He is so in love and so full of love. And then the Wands is more the passion, but it's a love that drives you crazy. It's crazy, it's scary, and they like, ugh, I just got to like get, and it's strength. Get the strength to stop thinking about them. Why am I, it's part of the push and pull. Why am I always thinking about them? Doing that, and I'm going to tell you, when you do that inner work, when you're working on yourself and you hit that, why they trigger us, right? And we go back and we work on them, and it gets them to come towards you, and that's what's happening. They're coming towards you and it's driving them crazy. It is driving them crazy. And I think that's the movement that I thought, that initial energy in the excitement. He's excited about it, but it's scary and it drives him crazy that he can't stop thinking about you, to the point where they could be in the middle of a conversation with somebody else and then completely forget what they were saying because they just randomly thought about you. Or I mean, it's kind of it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's like, you know, it really is funny. It's like he can't think straight. He can't think straight. He can't think straight to save his life at this point in time, and it's driving him insane. Can't think straight because that Ten of Swords, they know it. They know it's complete. They know it. This is a completion. They know that is not what they want. They're done with it. They're trying to figure out how to go forward. And they're excited about it, but they're kind of feeling stuck. But I'm going to tell you, it's clarified by the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, he just rushes in. He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have a plan. He just goes for it. He doesn't have a plan. So I think they're trying to figure out what to do, even though they just want to be spontaneous and just rush in and just like, I'm here. I don't, you know, I'm here, you know. As I get further down, it's like they don't know how to do it. They want to, but they don't know how to do it. I think that's that they're feeling a little stuck. And this way. So because we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is about saving up and or not feeling like you have enough to offer, enough to give, and or like you're good enough. So they want to come towards you, but they don't feel like they have enough to offer you. They want to give you an offer. It's not, they don't know if you're going to accept it because they don't feel like it's enough. Because the connection is, we're in a different era right now. If you aren't, if I'm gonna be straight with you right now. If you are not doing the inner work, and if you're not working on yourself, if you're not working towards mission, if you're not doing anything at all towards mission, and doing what we're supposed to do. And I love Sophia Charles. She is awesome. She's in your face. It's a breath of fresh air. I'm telling you, a lot of people, you know, she'll push you to make sure this is really what you're gonna do. I mean, that's what she does. She pushes you. She's going to trigger you. And those triggers are to help you. She's here to do that. And it's amazing. I love it. I love it. Go check her out in the Twin Flame community. There's a Facebook Twin Flame community. Check her out. Um, go to her. She is, read her stuff. Go listen to her stuff. She is amazing. She has so much stuff you can do to work on yourself. It is amazing. I'm telling you, it is a vital must do. Anyway, that has to do with this because they follow you. We influence them. Why aren't you feeling like you got enough? You got to save up for what? What is it? What is it? What is it? And if you are doing the work, it's because it is clarified by the star. Okay? So which, this is you. This is you. Okay? This is you. They're marrying you, but it's clarified by you where the star seats. Okay? This is you. What is it? What is it that you need to work on? What aren't you facing? What aren't you facing? And even when you are working, I have to tell you something, when you are working on yourself and you get in there and you start to really dive deep and get to the root of stuff and you're peeling back, it's like an onion. You got to peel back every layer and it's stinky, just like onions, and it's painful. And you hit that dark night of the soul, but it's necessary. But when that happens, we're purging all this negativity out of us. And so we have this negative energy that's coming out. It's vital that we cut negative out of our lives. Vital. You need to surround yourself by positivity. If that means, and a lot of times it does, it means solitude. And I don't mean peaceful solitude. You got to cut every negative stuff out of your life. People that, if you have to defend, I'll have to tell you something. If you got to defend your connection to somebody or explain it to them, that's negative. That's negative. That's going to delay it. They're not going to understand it. If they are not a twin flame, it is not worth your time to try to explain it to somebody who will never get it. One, they're going to try to talk you out of it, especially when it comes to third parties or it comes to other things. They'll be like, why? You deserve better. You do all that. They are not going to understand this connection. They are not going to understand we were connected. We were connected. We were split. We're mirrored each other, and we're here to focus each other. He's here to push you to heal yourself. You're here to push him to heal yourself. I have to tell you, when you look, if you have met your twin flame, you will understand how intense it is and how far you've come in your journey. But when you look at them and you look into their eyes, you see yourself. And I know you know what I'm saying. You see yourself. And sometimes it is so painful and intense that the universe does that on purpose for us to work on ourselves for that separation, right? Or for each other to face each other, right? But you see yourselves and you see them. So you can see the real them and they can see, and the same thing, they can see you. You can't hide anything from them. Nothing. You can't hide anything from them. And it's scary. It's scary. It can be scary, especially if you're just at that point. I mean, you always need to grow. It's very important. I know I'm babbling on. I know I am. But it is. They do want a new passionate beginning with you. Look at that. The Ace of Wands. But they can't see outside themselves. That's the thing. Is it you? Okay, because they want passion from the beginning. So this is also, you mirror each other. Eight of Wands. They know it, but they can't see past themselves. Okay? It's like you can't see the trees through the forest. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. You got to take the blindfold off. Take it off. Take it off. Know it. No, this is it. No, this is who you are supposed to be with. You already know it. You already know it. Your connecting energy is the King of Pentacles. He's stable. He's he has the stability. It's not all about abundance. It could be abundance in other things because Pentacles is abundance, but it's also about stability. And the King of the Pentacles, he's the top of it. So this is what they're connecting to you, right? So if you haven't seen him for a while, they miss you. They miss you and they want to be with you. They want to be with you. Look at this. Look at this. They don't want these. These are all spilled, just like in the beginning. Just like in the beginning to the end, as within, so without. Look at that. Does not want this third party. This 3 of Cups, right? And he misses this 2 of Cups, right? But what do you need to do to get him to turn around? Because he has his back to him, right? Has his arms crossed. What needs to happen? You need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. If you book somebody, I mean, I can get into the details with you and let you know what you need to really work on. Just let me know. But they're there. They know it and they feel it and they want it. It's just like, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can feel it, but it's like right there. I just want it. As within, so without. So as within, so without, as above, so below. What you're projecting, okay? What you feel about yourself, right? If you feel like you can't do something, well, then you can't do it. It's about your knowing. It's about getting yourself out there. It's about being uncomfortable and keep trying. Who cares how many times they reject you? That's part of it. That is part of it. Don't walk away. Don't walk away. Don't. Walking away is more the 8 of Cups, but don't do it. Don't give up. Don't give up. You got to keep trying. You learn from it. You learn from it. You go back. Okay. What do I need to work on? What is it? Look inside. Look inside. Because it's worth it. It's worth it. We're here to help others. This is part of it. Not necessarily do you have to do tarot, but there's stuff out there to help other twin flames, to help other people, to help mankind. Okay? We are unlike others. We are this huge light. We are star seeds. We are a light that we are supposed to shine and share. Share our knowledge. Share our knowledge and get out there. Do that. That is part of it. Get into mission. It is part of it. I'm getting there. I've started it. I'm excited. Commit to it. Commit. Even if it's just getting one program at a time, do it. Get an image reading. Do counseling. Do it. I can counsel you. I mean, I've had a lot of stuff that I've went through in my life, and that's part of it for us to be able to connect with others. Okay? And I don't know who needs to hear this, and I know it's the end of the video, but what happened to you as a child was not your fault. And I feel like, because I can connect and I can relate, I guess, with the sexual abuse. It was not your fault. And it's a deep, deep hurt and a deep, deep pain. But it is something you can heal from. Trust me, I did it. I healed from it. I still have issues. You still revert back. You do. Sometimes it takes a huge thing, a massive thing in your life for you to address it, because we do block it. It took the death of that person for me to finally feel safe enough, which is crazy, but that's what it took. And then I just have, and then the next element, that was 5 years ago. And then the next element what which I knew. I lost my mother recently, and it's gonna take, and then I knew it was gonna take her death for me to take another layer of that off. Um, uh, because they were aware of what had happened. Um, one knew for sure what was happening. The the other knew something had happened, but didn't know who had done it. Um, and I thought that she didn't protect me, but if I remember back, like when it first started, I was like 6 years old, but 5, 6. When it first started, I remember, and this is the things that memories do get distorted. They do. Don't get that wrong. They do get distorted, but some things will stick out. I remember her. She was babysitting this boy at this time, and I remember her having the conversation. I didn't hear the conversation, but I'm aware that she had a conversation with that child's parent to see what was going on in their life, because things seemed weird. We don't need to get into the detail, because I just don't need to get into detail. But I held on to anger, and stuff, and I didn't realize that. And it's all about putting everything in perspective and connecting those dots and knowing that you're safe now. You're safe. You are absolutely safe. You are safe. It affects your ability to feel safe, your self-worth, your self-love. It affects all of that. And trust me, you have to face it. You have to face the issue. You can't push it aside. And the longer you push it aside, the more it's going to affect you. And the longer it's going to take you to get to your twin flame. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the more he's going to push you, the more he's going to reject you, the more you're going to separate, the more he's going to trigger you or her, whatever. I mean, because you can be male or female. That's what they're here to do. And we're to do that to them. And I'm to tell you, and this is so, so true. I have to tell you, never, ever, 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 you're masculine if it's a man. Never ask him, even if you know something has happened, even if you know they've had sexual abuse, never, never, never ask them. Ask them about it, because it's a stigma in the male society. And I know we're rooted beliefs, all that crap. We're supposed to leave all that behind because it's bullshit. It's just what we're programmed to believe. None of it is real. It's just what they want us to believe so they can control us. If you approach them about it, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. The connection's done. I mean, I know you're supposed to be together, and I know that it's going to come, but it'll put such a wedge between you that they won't ever come forward. It's always going to be a push and pull. It's always going to be run and chase. One, because it's a stigma for a man, because they will feel like they were turned on by that, which they weren't. It's just a natural reaction that happens. And not only that, is how you see them, how you feel about them, and how you view them is more important, and they value that more than anyone they ever can. So if you see them in a different light and how they feel lack, coming back from that is near impossible. So that's just something to stay away from. That's just something to stay away from. I know I babbled on, and I know it kind of went over different things, but I just felt like somebody needs to hear this. And you know what? I really don't care how many people view my stuff. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just putting stuff out there for the universe to do, and who's meant to see it will see it. You know, if you do like what you hear, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, I don't care. It doesn't bother me anyway, either way. I just do what I'm told to do. I just say what I'm told to say. So, it's not about ego. It's not about any of that because that serves nobody no good. It doesn't. It doesn't. Anyway, so until next time, I'm out.